and I see my dad stomping over to us. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is going to be the end of my life. Hello, guys. Welcome to As If the Podcast with your host, Asia, my queen. That is me. That is she. I am where I want to be. How's everyone doing today? I am doing great, fantabulous. So, I've decided that I'm going to make this episode a story time. I was saying that it was a lighthearted story time, but it just depends on who you're asking in this story, okay? And for me, my life was saved. For some, their life flashed before their eyes. So, let's get into the story. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure some of you guys have already heard this story. So, like the 4.5, 5 people that were following me probably 3, 4 years ago, you've heard this story. The rest of y'all, enjoy. So, when I was 13, I got my first girlfriend, right? She was so fine, right? She was one of them studs that would slick their hair back real tight and have the long ponytail. You know, those studs, let me not, I love y'all, but those studs were pin in our school. So I loved it her. I did. I loved it her. So she was allowed to do whatever she wanted, really. Me, on the other hand, I was extremely sheltered growing up. I couldn't do shit. The answer was always no. Could Asia go to this party? No. Could Asia do this? No. My friends just stopped asking me to go places because they knew that my parents weren't going to allow me to go. And it just was what it was. Let me tell you guys how extreme this was so I can really get into the story. So my mom told me that I could go to this girl's quinceañera. She was really popular, and I was like, yeah, I get to be with the cool people. So I put on a really skimpy dress, kind of one that I got on right now. So I go to the quinceañera. I'm feeling myself. I'm taking pictures, and my song comes on. And you know I got to go to the dance floor. You know I got to gasolina, dame más gasolina. I was shaking that ass, right? Then I started feeling this energy that felt so familiar. Kind of felt like my mom. I looked over, and my mom and my little sister were in the doorway. Yeah. And I was like, Mom, what are you doing here? She was like, you didn't answer your phone. I'm on the dance floor. So yeah, that's how sheltered I was. But at the same time, it's like, at least they kind of let me do something. Yeah, that was like the one and only time, really. But anyways, so yeah, I was really, really sheltered. I always had to ask if I could go outside. There was a park right in front of our house. Like, if you look out our window, you could see me. There was a short wall that surrounded the park, and I couldn't go outside of that wall. It was so serious. So when my friends went to QT to get some hot Cheetos or something like that, I could not go. Right? I had to give them the money and then wait for them to come back. And at the time, it was really embarrassing. Like, I did not want my friends, especially my girlfriend, to know that I was so monitored. Like, I felt like a little kid, in which I was. I was 13 years old. So one weekend, she asked if we could hang out. I knew the answer was going to be no, but I didn't tell her that. I didn't want her to know that I wasn't allowed to do what I wanted to do, okay? I wanted to let her know that she was dating a grown woman. So instead, I asked my dad if I could go to my grandma's house. And my grandma lived across the street from us. And she's no snitch. So if he called and was like, is Asia there? She would have just said yes, right? So I thought. So the time comes. My girlfriend is across the street waiting for me. Yes, awesome. So I meet up with her, and I'm like, oh, and we're all like doing all this, and And I look over and I see my dad stomping over to us. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is going to be the end of my life. I might as well just, wrap it up, say your goodbyes right now, ma'am, because this is the last time you're going to be able to see me. And my girlfriend runs like the Dickens, right? So I'm just sitting here. Wow, I'm about to die right now. And my dad's, da, 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 da. I cannot remember what he was saying, but I was like, all right, cool. So I'm walking towards him like, you got me. So I start walking towards him. We're walking back to our house, and he's just going in. And I'm like, bro, like, I know what's going to happen when I get inside and have to face my mom. I know what's going to happen. Like, I lied about where I was going to be. And, like, this is the worst thing I could have done. To my parents, in my parents' eyes, that was the worst thing I really could have done. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So he's going off. Then I hear these two guys walking behind us, and they're like, is that how you should be treating a lady? And my dad looks over and he's like, this is my daughter. And I was like, yeah, that's my dad. And they're both like, so? And I was like, wow, my white kings. But at the same time, it's like, you kind of right. You are kind of right. You're in my business, but you were kind of right, because I don't remember what he was saying, but if it was so bad that two white boys had to come up and defend a black girl, then you might be fucking up. You might have been fucking up, bruh. So they get all of my dad's face, and I'm like, holy shit. My dad is about to get beat up by these two white boys because I wanted to see my husband. Like, I was so scared. So I get in between them and I push both of them. And let me just describe my dad. Dad, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but my dad is a complete square. Like, he is not intimidating looking at all. Okay? Not at all. And he's just not that kind of guy. He's very, very much so, let's talk this out, sir. Like, and low-key, I really don't think my dad could fight. But that's okay, because I can't fight either. So, you know what I mean? We would have gotten beat up together. So, I'm pushing them off my dad. I'm like, move. And I see my brother look out the window and then run away. So, of course, he went to go get my mom. And when my mom comes out, the guys are walking away. So, long story short, the dudes that were trying to jump my dad got punched in the face by my mom. She said, boom, boom, boom. And the guy was like, oh. And I was like, Mom, let's go inside. And some other things happened that, I don't want to blah, blah, blah. But I'm thinking to myself, yo, if these white men did not come and try to beat up my dad, I don't know if I would have been here today. Dead ass, I probably would not have been here recording this today if those white men didn't try to beat up my dad. Shout out to those white men. Shout out to y'all. Y'all saved my life. Honestly, I want to know where they're at. I got $40 for both of them. Not each. No. $40. So you're going to have to split it the way you want to split it. But I got $40 for you because honestly, I wouldn't be here today. We did not talk about the fact that I lied about going to my grandma's at all. Nobody said anything. And I'm like, this is the best. Like, God really had my back for real. And then honestly, it exposed you. Because my dad did nothing, bro. Like, my dad did zip. I'm like, yo, I had to push them off of you. My mom almost laid one of the dudes out. What did you do? But yeah, then the guys had to have a discussion with, another person in my family. So yeah. The motherfuckers is like my mom's side of the family, man. When I tell you them people are crazy, I'm like, some of the stories I be hearing, I'm just like, I don't get it. What my mom really instilled in me was to defend myself. My mom, I've had to have so many discussions with her because it was so hard for me to speak up for myself. Every day there was something with kids at school, and I had to come to my mom, and she'd be like, well, what did you say? And I'm like, nothing. And she'd be like, oh, okay, well, you say this, you say that. She would always give me a line to say back to kids because I just had no backbone. And I still low-key don't. I really don't. Like, and I honestly, I feel like it's like, my nigga, why do I have to have such a backbone? Why can't people just leave people alone? Why do I have to know how to defend myself? Why can't you just leave me the fuck alone? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why I have to. I don't understand. I remember one time my friend, this is bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. And girl, if you're listening to this, I forgive you. But this is bad. She wow. So we were in the third grade and she sat me down and she was like, anything you've ever said about me, tell me. And I'm going to tell you anything I've ever said about you. And I'm like, wow, this is really going to take our friendship further. So I think I had said she was, oh no. Honestly, I had never talked bad about her. I remember saying like, I don't know. I can't really remember what it was that I had said about her, but it was not a big deal at all, right? And she was like, yeah, one time when I was mad at you, I was crying and my brother walked in and he goes, she's such a nigger, isn't she? And I was like, yeah. So I went home and went to tell my mom about what she had said. And mom was like, I can't repeat it. I can't repeat it. Yeah, I don't think it is repeatable worthy. I don't think it's something that I could repeat. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. She's like, why don't you fucking tell her that we motherfucking said that? And I'm like, Ma, we don't say that. We don't say that. You're just mad because of what she had told me, what she said about me. It was so bad. It was so motherfucking bad. But shout out to them white boys that saved my life, man. Shout out to you guys because you know what? Where would I be if it wasn't for you guys? Where would I be? There was this one dude in like 7th or 8th grade. He used to beat my ass every day. I'll be walking the 6th period, get socked in the face. I'll be walking the 3rd period, get kicked. I'll be walking the 2nd period, get slapped in the face. It was on a daily basis. He used to beat my ass, right? One day, he decides to take a basketball and bounce it off of my face. And I'm like, so I lean down to get my face together, and he runs, jumps on my back, turns around, and slaps me in my face. And I'm like, oh shit. I fall to the ground. I'm like, bro, what 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 is it gonna give? What is it going to give? And he was so fast, I couldn't get back to him. I would run and run and run as fast as I can, but I couldn't catch him. He was the gingerbread man. But anyways, so when I was down on the ground, I was just like, man, fuck this kid. Lazar, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. You used to beat my ass. Why? Why? He actually slid in my DMs about 2-3 months ago. And I'm like, one, absolutely not. And two, you don't remember the ass whoopings you used to hand to me on a daily basis? As I'm on the ground, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this kid. I hate this kid. I get up, I'm crying and shit. I go inside, I'm breathing hard. And my mom was like, what happened? And I'm like, Lazar bounced the basketball off of my face, then jumped on my back and slapped me in the face. And when I tell you, this woman got into her track position, no shoes, so barefoot, and was like, and this kid saw her and started running, and he fast as fuck, but he didn't know she was that fast. So he's running, she's running, and he lived over the wall where the ghetto kids lived. The kids that were over the wall used to come in and beat our ass bad. And I'd be like, oh my God. The kids over the wall that didn't have a basketball court used to come in, fuck up our basketball court, and fuck us up too. So I'm like, oh my God. So anyways, my mom's running. I don't know how she gets over the wall. She probably jumps it. My mom, oh goodness, I don't know. She chases him up the stairs or wherever and gets to the house, and he runs inside the house, and my mom knocks on the door or whatever, and his sister answers the door, and mom was like, this fucking kid keeps fucking up my daughter. Like, and I don't know what really happened afterwards, but that's just, man, goodness gracious. Oh my God. Oh my God. He used to beat my ass. But the thing is about growing up back then is I have some of the best stories because we went outside. So if somebody wanted to fight somebody, we were knocking on doors. Well, I wasn't knocking on doors because I don't want to fight. No. Don't hit me. Don't, please. But I remember some of my friends used to come knock on people's door. You ain't knocking on my door because my mom's going to answer. And everybody knew who my mom was. So, no, yeah. You ain't knocking on this door. But people used to knock on doors and be like, come outside. Come the fuck outside. And don't. And I'd be like, oh my God. I used to see some of them fights and be like, damn. Yeah, I don't know how to do one of those. Not at all. Please don't ask me to do one of those. I am not fighting, okay? I am not fighting. I wear lashes. I like my hair to look pretty. I get my nails done. I just don't want to mess any of this up. So please, no. You know, I'll shut the fuck up. You want me to shut the fuck up? I'll shut the zip, lock it, put it in my pocket. I'm good. I just want to look cute, right? I just want to look pretty. Please don't scratch me up. No. You get scratches and scars and shit like that. I'm good. You said you want to fight? Oh, no. I'm good. No. You got it. You have it. Anytime, anywhere, you got it, baby. I live such a healthy life. I ain't about to argue with you. I ain't about to fight with you. You got it every time. Every time. You got it. You got it. I'm here to be pretty. Like I'm not fucking playing. I'm not motherfucking playing. But I remember seeing some shit. I remember seeing some shit like this girl didn't return this girl's shorts and she knocked on her door and was like, let's go. And got her ass whooped. The girl gave her back her shorts and whooped her ass. I said, period. You know, and the thing is that like I wasn't the kid that was allowed to do shit like that. My mom would never allow me to show up to somebody's house to fight them because that's disrespecting an adult because the kid's not paying the rent. But no. You're gonna go where to what with who? No. But girls used to show up, and I'm like, oh shit. That's what's different about some of these kids right now. They don't understand being fearful of consequences, right? They don't understand the fact that when you say something, you're going to have to back it up on Monday. Like, I was in the 7th grade when I got a MySpace. So we understood the fact that if something is said or done on MySpace on Monday, you're going to get approached about it or someone's going to be knocking on your door. Not saying that that's something that's right to do. No. But you do understand the fact that a lot of people know where you live. You get what I'm saying? Nowadays, social media is so big, like everybody uses it, that you could talk some shit and really never see that person. Or never even fear that you will ever see that person. And sometimes people do and get whooped the fuck up. And me, like I said, you got it, sir. You got it, dude. Like, I am not fighting. Nope, we're not doing that. All right, guys, so we're going to wrap up everything here. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, Asia My Queen. Subscribe to my channel, Asia My Queen. Have a great day. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.